world. And for the longest time, Garbage Man would show up. He would throw a football with us. He was a very nice guy. And he's so happy at his job. Well, you know what I realized as I'm saying that out loud? You know what I fell in love with? The joy that he had for his job. Like, what world would that be if you actually gave a shit about what you were doing and you were happy? I would imagine if you felt good about what you were doing and you showed up for yourself every day, it would show up in other aspects of your life. And that's really at the essence of what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And this just, it gets me so frustrated. I get so frustrated with it because people have been just so ingrained with the idea or indoctrinated with the idea that you go to work, it's probably something that you're maybe good at, maybe you like it, but you don't love it, and you punch the clock and you have a boss that you might like, you might hate. And we've just become so like numb to the fact that like that's normal and nothing about that's normal. It's only normal because you've accepted it as normal. But the alternative is so much better. It's so much more interesting. And again, like this isn't about entrepreneurship and building businesses. This isn't about being an investor or, you know, it's not about money at the core of it. It's not about those things. It's about having the control to do what you want with your life, where you want to do it, when you want to do it, with who you want to do it with. And I just wish more people would realize that it's an option for them.
I said this to my coaching client. And I have a new goal, and it's really odd because normally when I coach people, I actually like am working stuff in my own brain, and I realize that I have a new passion, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there. I haven't set a time on it. I don't know what it looks like, but I have a new goal, and my new goal is I want to work Monday through Wednesday. That's my new goal. I don't care if those days are 18-hour days long, but that's my new goal. Right now, I'm already kind of doing that on Friday from time to time. But the next group is to get rid of my Thursday. And people go, oh, my God, how could you run that many businesses? How could you have 2 podcasts? How could you be a coach? How could you all do those things? Because I basically force myself to operate at my optimal level those 3 days and then give myself permission on the rest to be myself. So that is my new pursuit. I think that's I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know what, you know, but that excites the shit out of me to be able to give myself. It's almost in essence, as I look at it, and I'm saying it out loud for the first time, it's almost like I'd be living 2 separate lives, focused entrepreneur, investor, coach. And then it would be like, holy shit, that would be like Austin untethered, no alarm clock, no whatever. It's very exciting to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this, you know, I wrote about this and it's coming out in this week's batch of social media. I was writing about how last week I was really tired and run down and just felt like kind of like checking out a bit because I just had so many balls in the air and you just push sometimes. And that can be really difficult when you're a high achiever because you start to equate your self-worth with the things that you're achieving, and to give yourself permission. And we've talked about this on past episodes of recovery and rest, is that you have to give yourself permission to take that time off.
Yep.
And it's interesting because we give ourselves permission to sleep every night and be like, oh, I don't have to work during that time. But it's the same with your life. Like you can create your schedule however you want to do it. Like, I think that's the coolest part. Like if you want to you just work 1 day a week and that's it. Like you only want to work 18 hours and you just want to go hard for those 18 and take the rest of the week and do whatever else. Like that's fine. Like nobody would look at that and be like, that's work-life balance.